That's the way I look at my job. I always say I don't work. I said I get to go hang out with my friends and make their lives better, and because that's basically what it feels like. And like he says, we work from 6 to 6 like nurses do. We work 12-hour shifts, but to me, I'm having fun the entire day, making people's lives better, teaching them different things that they didn't know about. And so to me, that's just been the most rewarding thing is I don't feel like I work. I bring my 3 dogs with me to work every day. I have everything I need here. I have my partner and I have my dogs. So if I have to stay here an extra hour, life is a lot easier. Hi, my name's Joe. I'm the owner of JFit. I've been in the fitness industry now for 20 years. 06 is when I started. I've had JFit open for the last 5 years as of February 27th. Everybody and anybody is welcome here. It's all about inclusiveness. It's all about finding your happy place. And so you're welcome to come join us anytime. So JFit came about during COVID. I was working for Gold's Gym. I was at my 12 years there. And I lost my job. So when I lost my job, I never thought fitness would be something you'd lose a job in. And I decided to email a lot of members from the gym, and I told them, hey, I'm gonna teach 7 classes virtually. That way we can keep you guys moving. That way I can, keep sane, because working out for me is not about the physique, it's more about the mental health. And so I volunteered. I was doing 7 classes a week, donation-based, and I was actually making more money donation-based than I was at Gold's Gym for 40 hours, and they will take a huge cut of it. So that made me open up my eyes and realize, hey, if I put a price tag on it and open up a place, people will come. And I brought 30 of my 35 clients with me, and from there we grew. And so actually this February 27th will be my 5-year anniversary. So that's the way it started. I've always had clients tell me, you're gonna open up a gym. When you open up your gym, let me know. I never thought that was gonna happen until, I say COVID made me do it. So about 12 years ago, I met this beautiful lady as one of my clients. She was a job coach for the 18 plus program. And so she literally asked me if I knew a trainer that could do it, that my schedule was too full. But she didn't know that I was actually a special needs teacher for 2 years prior to becoming a full-time personal trainer. So I volunteered with them, and it's been going on for about 12 years now. So if it wasn't for her, I probably wouldn't have had this volunteer work that I get to do every day. It is, like I say, the hardest hour, but it's the most rewarding hour that I have throughout the week. So, and then this guy.
My name's Jordan, and I am one of the co-owners with Joe. Joe and I are life partners and partners in enterprise. We heard that quote in a movie. But we're trying to build a community here, and we want everyone that feels like they don't have a place to feel like they have a place with us. Come check us out.
I'm Lisa. I'm a member of JFit, and I've known Joe for a long time. And I really enjoy coming here. I like the sense of community that I feel. And for me personally, exercise is a very important part of my life. And I can't imagine not having a place to work out. When I first started going to Gold's is where I met him. And I was very intimidated by the whole environment. I had never really worked out like with weights, and I met Joe and started training with him, and I just gained the confidence. And I just know for exercise for myself is like breathing air. I just have to have it. And I think for the students, the young adults that we I worked with, it gives them a sense of confidence that they can actually do things, because I think a lot of times they're told, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do this. And then they come here and Joe really inspires them, and they're capable of doing more than maybe they even think that they can do. So for me, that's really something amazing to watch. Well, I know as being a job coach working with young adults with disabilities, one of the things that I did was when I approached an employer, I would talk about that particular person's strengths, and I would try to say what they could do, not what they couldn't do. And a lot of times I had several different employers tell me that they wish they had more employees just like the ones that they hired for our program. And so I think it's important for businesses to have an open mind and to look at each person as an individual and what they're capable of, not what they're not capable of.
Working with special needs students was one of my first jobs that I had during the summer when I was in high school. And so when we started dating, this was one of the first programs that I was excited about. And so now going into 2026, we are excited to announce that we are going to be opening it up as a volunteer opportunity for our members and people in our community to come and volunteer their time and make donations as well. It's going to be a part of the PAC Gives Back program with JFit, so we can give back to the community.
What I've noticed is when they leave here, they leave a lot happier than they did when they first came in. So sometimes you can see them in a bad mood or not having the best day, but once they get done with their workouts, whatever it is, we always try to make it fun for them. Yes, we do want to teach them proper weight trainings to help them with everyday life skills. I mean, that's behind our name of the gym. It's functional training. It's to help you with everyday life. And I do notice they're a lot happier. They talk about it, how I was able to do this at work, because some of them like to work. I've had several that work at pet stores, and they're always like, we have to be able to lift 50 pounds. And so helping them how to properly lift has helped them be able to do a lot more of the things that they need to do day to day. So what I've seen is just, it's a lot of more positive attitudes from them. And also, like she said, the confidence levels gets boosted up. And all in all, I feel like it helps with some of their anger issues that they might be having that they don't really want to talk about. And so they just take it out here, and that's why we throw things, that's why we slam things, all for the positive energy. And so what I like to see is people try different things that they never thought they could do. And so you see it in their faces. They get shocked. Oh, I just did that. I'm like, yeah. And that's what it is. Like, the concept of our gym was we've opened up this gym, and we made this gym for people because growing up, we didn't have a safe place for us. Being gay men and playing sports, it was really, really hard for us to find safe places. So for us here, it's an inclusiveness for everybody who doesn't feel comfortable, doesn't feel like they fit in. And so special needs kids, as you know, a lot of times they struggle with that because people look at them a little bit different. And here we look at you just the same, and it is a happy place. And that's what we want this to be for everybody.
Yes.
And to piggyback off that too, I think it's different because they are adults. And so when they come in, we treat them like adults and we talk to them like adults. And so I think it helps too, because I think that they gain respect for us because we treat them as our equals. And so when they come in and they have the behavioral issues, when their schedule is being mixed up or changed, they tend to get frustrated, a lot of them. And so when they come in, this is something that they know what they're getting when they come in. They know that Joe and I are going to be here for them, not just on the physical side, but a lot of them will talk to us about all the other things too. So I think it's more than just the fitness side. It's a place for them to come and feel a part of a community as well.
Tap here, we go back.